We are now ready to go ahead and smell the wine. It is a good idea to go back and forth between swirling and smelling. You want to smell the wine as you would when smelling a flower. Hold the glass by the stem and lift it up to your nose and smell gently first and then deeply. You can even close your eyes to focus completely on the wine. Try to catch all the fine aromas there might be. When describing a wine, you can use references from our daily lives. For example, fruit, herbs, flowers, vegetables, spices, or even dairy products. Let your imagination wander. There are no limits as to how you can describe a wine. Finally, we are now ready to taste the wine. Take a sip. Not too small, but not a mouthful either. Spread the wine around inside the mouth by gargling and almost chewing the wine, spreading the wine to all corners of your mouth. This is to make sure that you get as much information as possible out of the wine. To get even more out of the wine, you can aerate the wine while inside the mouth. This is done by sucking air into the mouth, creating a slurping sound, adding even more oxygen to the wine, releasing even more flavors. This requires a bit of practice, but you will soon get the hang of it. The first thing we notice on the palate is whether a wine is dry, sweet, or something in between. The simplest way to tell the difference is that a dry wine is the opposite of a sweet wine. Then we notice all the flavors. Flavors are described in the same way as the aromas. The aromas and flavors are usually quite similar, but there are times when they can be rather different. And now to the actual sensation in the mouth. We are looking for viscosity, body, structure, tannins, acidity, alcohol, and in the case of sparkling wines, bubbles. A full-bodied wine feels thick and creamy, whereas a light-bodied wine feels thin and more watery. The acidity is detected on the sides of the tongue, creating a sharp tingling sensation. Acidity also makes your mouth water as it tries to restore its natural acid balance. Now the time has come to either swallow the wine or spit it out. At a restaurant, you are most likely to swallow the wine, whereas at a wine tasting, it is normal to spit it out into a bucket. The reason why you spit out during a wine tasting is to avoid dulling your senses and clouding your judgment, otherwise known as being hammered. After swallowing or spitting, you have the aftertaste, also known in the wine world as the finish. If the taste lingers, one can term the wine as having a long finish, whereas if the taste quickly fades away, it is termed as a short finish. The aftertaste or finish is an important factor when analyzing the complexity and quality of a wine. It is a good idea to go back to smell the wine again after tasting it. Your experience might be different the second time.